Hey everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Advocate Information Highway. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke. We have a great topic for today's show, in which it is June is a month of equality and respect. And it is time to stop screwing people over. And so let's get into this really quick. And just in general, I'm not even talking about just in the month of June, just in general alone. This is a time to stop screwing people over. So many times you have bosses that are just wrongfully yelling at their employees for really no reason, and then you have some agencies that are screwing their members over. And then you also have agencies that are screwing over the consumers. Enough is enough already. Stop this nonsense. You know, Um, and this has been going on for way too long, and it really needs to stop. You know, for bosses, you're supposed to be leaders, okay? And you're supposed to be showing those characteristics of leadership, and to go around just yelling at employees for no good reason at all, you know, it's just wrong. And the other thing is, um, if your employees come to you about a business reason, you know, listen to them. Don't just shove them off or whatever. That's just completely wrong. Okay, you have to show leadership qualities, leadership characteristics. That's why you're put in that leadership role to begin with. So you got to show that. Now let's get into the examples of, the agencies that are screwing their members over. Honestly, the nonsense has to stop. You know, some agencies that just want the money and not give anything back. That's complete nonsense. And you have no right to do that. And then you have agencies that are screwing the consumers over. Okay, like for an example, I'll give you my own personal example of what one of the things that I'm currently going through is. There's this agency that's the billing department for one of my providers, right? And in April, they printed out and sent me this bill from one of my providers that I recently seen. And um, even though the bill was not an extremely high amount, but that's not the point. The point is that what happened was they were supposed to send that bill to my secondary insurance, and they didn't. So I called up the number that was on the bill, and I explained the situation, and the representative said she was going to send that bill to my secondary insurance, and don't worry about it. And that was on April 30th. Almost a month later, the same agency printed out the same bill again, two times, the same amount, same thing, and everything, because the prior representative didn't do their job, and they didn't send that bill to my secondary insurance. So I said, you know what? I really had it, and I emailed the agency, and I said, really almost a month later, and you're sending me the same bill again. Clearly something's really not right. So I said, you know what? I really don't trust this agency. So now I got them in trouble with CMS, Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, and which is it's just that agency's boss's boss. That's like the tippity top dog, and that's the agency that uh, makes all the workers and providers walk on broken glass and broken eggshells. and rusted nails. And that's the last agency that any of these providers or companies, really want to hear from or be bothered by. So I said, you know what? You guys bothered me. You didn't do your jobs. This is not a baseball game where 3 strikes you're out. Real life, real life, 2 strikes, you're out. So I contacted that agency as well. I explained everything. And then I said, you know what? The next day I called up that telephone number again that's on the bill, spoke to another representative, and I got told that there's a big investigation going on now. Oh, I don't feel bad for them. Because here's the thing, this is one of the sneaky things that billing departments and agencies try to do to people that they can't get over on me. Okay? Because here's the thing, no matter what the bill amount, it could be such a small minimal amount. The thing is, if they send you that bill 3 times, you're automatically put into a collections agency. Okay? So 2 times, I'm well aware. And I'm like, you're not going to get me a third time. Not going to happen. So I did what I had to do, and there's big investigation being done on the billing department, the provider, whatever. They didn't care about me. I did what I had to do from the very first time. People weren't doing their jobs or refused to do their jobs, and they don't give a rat's ass about me. They don't give a rat's ass if I get put into a collections agency. Really, they don't. So, hey, 2 times, and I know you didn't. They don't care about us. So why in hell should I give a rat's ass about them? So I did what I had to do, and now there's a major investigation being done. And hey, if you can't do the time, then don't do the crime. If you could do the crime, you can do the time. Plain and simple. So, but my point is, things like this have to stop, point blank. And this is the time to show equality, love, and respect. Okay, that's the bottom line. That's really my whole point. And it's time to stop that nonsense all across the board. All across the board. Okay, so because there is this thing called karma. What goes around comes around. And the thing is, when it comes around, it comes back 3 times fold. And each one is worse than the one prior. So you got to watch out for that third one. That third one is a real doozy. Okay? And karma is timeless. Karma is the inevitable. Karma does not recognize any age limit either. Okay? So, just in general, this is a time to respect one another, uh, have full equality, but basically everybody all across the board. And it's time to show love as well for one another. Okay? And it's enough with the nonsense. It needs to stop. So, anyways, I want to remind all my fans out there that actually I should have said this from the beginning. I said this on yesterday's show on Equality and Rights for All. At the beginning, I should have said in the beginning of this show that for June it is Pride Month, and I wish all of my LGBT family and friends out there thank you, happy Pride, and thank you so much for watching and for listening to my shows. And so again, a happy and safe Pride Month. And please do not forget to hit the subscribe button. That'll be greatly appreciated. And don't forget to go to the website that my husband and I have together called AWLDNY, and the link to there is awldny.com. And you guys could purchase all of the products that are on there. And just to let everybody know that all the products that you see on there, we actually make ourselves. And also, don't forget to go to my other website, which is called Advocate Information Highway. And the link to there is AIHNY.com. Okay, again, that website is Advocate Information Highway, and the link to there is AIHNY.com. That's separate from the website that my husband and I have together. And on the website of Advocate Information Highway, you guys could check out all the pages on there. Okay. And on the home page of that website, you'll see the link to my internet store on Zazzle.com, in which I designed a lot of products and they're up for sale on there. So you guys could shop to your heart's content on there too. And you will also see on the homepage of the website of Advocate Information Highway, you'll see two other links on there as well, in which those two links are to the two books that I wrote, and you guys could purchase both books that I wrote as well. And so, with that, again, to all my fans out there that are LGBT and to their families, their loved ones, a wonderful, happy, and safe Pride Month. And so with that, take care, everybody. Bye.